Now that we've read the first part of the article that says questions you should not ask, we're going to read an article that says 8 questions you should absolutely ask in an interview. While some interviews may feel more like interrogations, they shouldn't. Close your eyes and think of a tennis match. The ball is hit back and forth rather effortlessly, well, unless you're opposite Serena Williams. An interview should be like a casual game of tennis where questions are lobbed back and forth. They ask a question, you respond. You ask a question, and they respond back and forth. The key is to ask the right kind of questions. The type of questions you choose to ask your interviewer should stem from what you need to know in order to fully evaluate the position. This means the questions you choose to prioritize should be well thought out. Here are 8 prompts to get you in the right frame of mind. Number 1. What do the day-to-day responsibilities of the role look like? Writer Annie Dillard says, "How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Success and happiness in a job boils down to contentment with the nitty-gritty of the everyday." Number 2, what are the company's values? What characteristics do you look for in employees in order to represent those values? Dig deep to get more information on company culture. You'll get insight into what is most important for the company as a whole and what it values in the individuals who work there. Number 3, what's your favorite part about working at the company? It's important to get a sense of your interviewer's opinions about working there. If enthusiasm flows easily, that's a great sign. If it doesn't, that's worth noting too. Number 4, what does success look like in this position and how do you measure it? It's crucial to have a deep understanding of how a company measures success. What are the key performance indicators for the role? How and how often are they measured? Question number 5, are there opportunities for professional development? If so, what do those look like? When asking this question, you're looking to key into whether there are opportunities for growth and whether the company has a learning and development program. Stagnation is a big red flag, so be alert. Question number 6, who will I be working with most closely? This question will help you get a better sense of the dynamics of who your collaborators will be. Jot down names, ask for titles. It's important to evaluate how cross-functional the role is. Question number 7, what do you see as the most challenging aspect of this job? Knowing the good is just as important as knowing the not so good. You want to understand the scale of the problems you'll be dealing with. Question number 8, is there anything about my background or resume that makes you question whether I am a good fit for this role? This question displays that you're highly invested in the job and committed to understanding your prospects as a candidate. Plus, it will allow you an opportunity to respond to any concerns. Now it's your turn. What questions can you ask your employer about the job that you're going to be interviewing for? Remember, this is the job you're qualified for now. If you're applying at Target, assume that they are going to answer your questions based on what they imagine a job at Target to be like. Don't worry that your interviewer is not from the company that you have applied to for mock interviews. Simply ask the questions that are going to make you look like you're interested and committed to success at this company. Now you're going to Google Classroom to write down some questions that you could ask during your mock interview.